Right, so before we get into today's stream, guys, as always, I'm just going to tell you exactly how we can help you before we get started, just so you know where to go. And then we're going to crack on with today's stream, guys. It is going to be a busy one today because it is Monday morning. So here's why I think I can help you guys, right? So I've been doing what you see in these streams for over 20 years, and during that time, I made well over 3 million online sales. And right now, today, what you see us doing every single day is we run a dropshipping supply company, and we run an effective print-on-demand business, FBA wholesale as well, and we supply basically all of the orders for all of the resellers that resell our products right across the world. We've been doing this for almost 20 years, and we run a very lean operation, which is just myself and my fiance Kaylee as well. And together we ship around about 40,000 orders per year, right? And we do this for individuals just like you. And these individuals effectively make money from the systems that we've built by selling our products across all major platforms, including Shopify, eBay, Etsy, Amazon, and TikTok Shop. And they do that to reach tens of thousands of customers every single year. And to prove it to you guys, we do these streams on YouTube every single day, just to prove to you guys that the orders are real, because you see us here every single morning, physically printing, packing and shipping the orders in real time to show you guys that we do over 700 orders per week for these individuals that do work with us. So yes, I do believe I can help you build something real. And if you do want to get started with us, guys, you can get started for free. But in this intro, I'm going to tell you exactly how we can help you if you do have the budget to effectively enroll in our Shopify launch program, right? So I'm going to explain to you exactly what that Shopify launch program is, what you get, how it's going to help you, and I'll explain to you how much it is and how you can get started, right? So first things first, guys, let me jump into the website. Hopefully you can see everything now. So on the website, if you scroll down just a little bit, you're going to see this, guys, which is the Shopify Launch Accelerator, okay? And this is a no paid ads program, no contracts, no hidden fees. You can effectively franchise our entire business, a completely proven system, which you see us doing live every single day, for just £395 a month. Or if you want to save yourself almost £750 a year, you can in fact buy the whole thing annually, and then you just set for the next 12 months while we grow your business for you, right? So it is Shopify Launch Accelerator, guys. You franchise our entire business, you get access to our creator program, you get access to our FBA profit share program, you also get full access to our licensee program. I'll explain more about that in just a moment. But what you effectively get here, guys, is you get a completely launched Shopify store with over 2,500 of our products, and we deliver that store to you in just 7 days, guys. It's your store, it's your brand, that's what we help you scale. You also get a proven influencer marketing system which attracts brand ambassadors. This is how we grow and scale Shopify stores. These individuals will effectively pay you to promote your store through the brand ambassador program that we will set up for you. We'll manage the day-to-day operations, completely managed by us until you're ready to take over, guys. You just pay the $395 per month, or if you on the annual plan, then you can just pay $399.5 per year. Effectively, we will run the day-to-day operations of your store, guys, until you're ready to take over. And what that allows you to do is to focus solely on the one task that we give you to do, which is going to help you grow your store, okay? So let me just dive into the Shopify Launch Accelerator page, guys, to explain a little bit more about the program and how it is I think it can help you. Right, so let me just explain exactly what you guys do get, right? If you're here, by the way, watching, guys, do give us a thumbs up or something on the stream. Appreciate that very much. It does help it reach more people out on YouTube. So as I've been explaining, we launch your store within just 7 days. You can choose your launch date. You get a Shopify store fully built from the ground up by us. We'll put over 2,500 products in that store for you. We'll then manage that store day to day. That means we manage everything. So that's us doing, that's obviously building and launching your store, then managing the day-to-day, which is going to be downloading your orders every single day, helping you scale that store, processing and shipping those orders, generating the shipping labels, doing all the marketing, adding new products to your store, keeping it up to date with seasonal changes and trends. We do all of that stuff on the background, so you don't have to do none of that. You just pay us that fixed monthly fee. You get a proven influence marketing system. This is how we grow our own stores. This is how we grow our client stores right now with this program. and these brand ambassadors will effectively pay you to promote your store, and I'll explain exactly how that works in just a moment. So you get a proven organic marketing system that will drive traffic, grow your own social media completely organically without needing to rely on paid ads. And this happens through influencer vouchers, which we effectively allow you to provide to individuals across social media who will create content, share that content with their audience, and that will drive organic traffic both to your store and to your socials to help you grow your own social media channels. It also gives you an effective unlimited supply of free user generated content, which, as you know, if you've been trying to do this, that is the type of content that gets real engagement, likes and shares. That's the type of content that actually does grow your social media audience. So what we do is we give you the entire store, we run it for you, we build this influencer marketing system, and we give you this organic marketing system which effectively will drive organic traffic to your store. This works because we give away £50 influencer vouchers. Those vouchers are fully funded by us, so you just pay the £395 per month, and then you can give away unlimited vouchers to potential collaborators who are going to work with your brand through your brand ambassador program. We don't put a cap on it. You can send as many invites out for that program as you want. Those individuals can claim that £50. They can order £50 worth of free product from your store. We will supply all that product completely free of charge, and that is going to help you build a brand ambassador team who will be able to get new £50 vouchers every single month, making it a recurring system which compounds and scales. And on top of that, we also give away unlimited £20 new customer vouchers with a new customer offer in your store, which is effectively any new customer that comes to your store can claim £20, no minimum spend, literally no catch whatsoever. They just get £20 worth of free stuff, and that helps to build momentum, get new customers onto your list, help build your email list so that we've got people to market to, so that we can start getting recurring traffic, recurring sales for your store. All products are supplied completely free of charge until you make over £1,000 a month in recurring revenue, by the way. So that's not just £1,000, that's £1,000 per month consistently. Before that, we supply everything for free, right? Literally everything for free. You just pay that fixed monthly fee or that annual cost. You own the brand, it's your store, all of the assets are yours from day one. You can take over any time. You can even choose to sell your store if you want at any time. That's completely up to you. What you are doing with this program, guys, is you are building a real sellable asset. We've sold stores for clients through this program, okay? So no experience needed whatsoever. We do everything for you. We only give you 2 tasks to do, and I'll explain to you in just a moment exactly what those tasks are. Like I said, no experience needed whatsoever. We pretty much just do everything for you. And if that wasn't enough, guys, on top of that, because you are effectively franchising this entire system, you also get unlimited access to our complete digital library with over 1,500 designs which you give you access to. You also get a full digital and reseller license with completely unrestricted resale rights, which will allow you to create products with all of our designs. These are all the designs that we've ever made, guys. You get access to all of them with a digital and physical reseller license. You can sell the designs on any type of product that you want to make. It allows you to effectively run your own from home business with a complete license from us to print and resell our license. By the way, guys, we sell our license for over £2,000 per year anyway. You're just paying effectively £395 a month for this entire Shopify launch build, and on top of that you get the reseller license as well. It's going to allow you to print and sell our designs from your own physical stores. You can set up a market stall, a pop-up shop, or just sell it through your online shop and actually physically print the products yourself. That way you've got the lowest possible cost, because if you print the products yourself, you're not having to pay us effectively to supply them for you, because you're effectively doing all the printing at home, and then you can essentially make the products that we make for the same cost that we make them for, and you can make all of that profit, right? And we add new designs every single week to our digital library. We're continuously expanding that catalogue so that you get instant access to all those new designs, and all these designs are all approved for all major platforms. It is original artwork. We make it all ourselves. We just give you guys a reseller license through this Shopify launch program. So to recap, guys, we build your Shopify store for you. We build an influencer marketing system that's going to drive organic traffic. We give you unlimited vouchers to send to people to get them to collaborate with your brand, so they will promote, create content for you. We get unlimited £20 customer vouchers to get new customers onto your email list, so that we can effectively grow your email marketing list. We have people to market to. We supply every single product completely free of charge. You own the brand, you own the store, everything is yours. All the money that you get through the store gets paid to you directly because it's your Shopify account. No experience necessary, guys. We do everything for you. On top of that, unlimited access to our digital library, full digital and physical reseller license. You can run your own from home business selling our designs. You can basically run an online or offline store selling all of our designs. We add new designs every single week. Those designs will go automatically into your store. On top of that, you will basically get instant access to these designs constantly throughout the year. We do tons of seasonal stuff, so every time a new seasonal occasion is upcoming, we'll start adding new designs. For example, Christmas is coming up soon. We're already working on a Christmas range. You'll see new Christmas products going in our catalogue every single week right now, and all of those are approved for all major platforms, including Shopify, Etsy, Amazon, eBay, and TikTok Shop. You're not going to run into any copyright problems or anything like that because we make all of the artwork ourselves. Now, to qualify for the program, guys, you do need an existing Shopify account. It's very easy for you to get. If you haven't got one already, you can just go to shopify.com right now, create an account. I think it's like $1 for the first 3 months. By the way, we are based in the UK, but if you are from overseas, you can absolutely do this program. Doesn't matter where you are based geographically, it doesn't make any difference whatsoever. We build you a UK-based Shopify dropshipping store, and you get access to all those digital and physical reseller licenses, which allow you to set up and sell to your local market by effectively just printing, making everything yourself at home. Okay, so you also need to provide access to your store. You do this through our Shopify partner account. We are a registered Shopify partner, which means we can request access to your store. You have your own login. We have a separate login, which is controlled by you. You can revoke access at any time. You can set permissions that we get access to. But effectively, we just need that login so that we can build and launch your store and then actually manage it day to day for you. So there's a full video, guys, which I recorded the other day, which kind of explains what I'm explaining now. But these are proven methods, guys. In 2019, when we did this with our own brand, Winster Creations, we used this exact method that we give to you now. We actually grew and scaled our brand to 46 grand. That's Great British Pounds, by the way. It's about 60k in US dollars in the first 12 months of launching, completely organically with no paid ads whatsoever, guys. Right, so let's just run through a couple of FAQs before we dive into today's stream. So I'm just going to go through some FAQs, guys, just to let you know some of the things that people do ask me about this program. I understand there's a bit of a commitment, seeing a video like this on YouTube where somebody's explaining to you, we've got this Shopify program, it costs £395 a month or $4 grand a year. Sounds really expensive, guys, but hopefully you can see the benefit of what I'm trying to offer you. And the reason why we do these streams is so that you can see that what we do is real, basically providing the proof that you need to actually put the money down and go ahead with something like this, which I truly believe does help you. So a couple of things people ask me, guys, before we get into today's stream. So what does it cost to actually buy into this program? So I have briefly mentioned that just a moment ago, but essentially I'll go into more detail about how the costing works, right? So the Shopify Launch Accelerator, which is what this Shopify Launch program is called. If you go to our website and you're trying to find it, you'll find it on the website. It's on the homepage, but if you go to the menu at the top right, you can actually find it in the first link. It's the Shopify Launch Accelerator. That's going to bring you onto the page that you see now, where you can read all the way back through all this information that I'm providing to you right now, and you can watch those videos as well. So £395 per month, or you can pay annually. You can pay annually. You can save almost £750 per year, I think. So it is cheaper for you to pay annually. Obviously, that locks you in for 12 months. But if you just want to do month to month, you haven't got the budget for £4 grand. I completely get that. You can do £395 per month, right? So all products supplied for free until you make over £1,000 a month in sales. That's recurring revenue, by the way. After that, we then just charge £395, 39.5% of any additional revenue then make monthly. So, for example, if you pay £395 per month, that is a monthly recurring subscription. You can cancel at any time. But effectively, you pay that £395 per month. Then, once your store passes £1,000 per month in monthly recurring revenue, then effectively what happens then is we then start to bill you an additional, once per month, 39.5% of whatever that additional revenue is. So for example, if you make £1,500 in monthly revenue, well, your £395 per month already covers that first £1,000, so you don't pay nothing more. We only bill you on the additional £500 per month that you're making monthly, and that's 39.5%. And the reason why we charge that extra amount is because we continue to supply everything for free. So that means all of the influencer vouchers that you're giving out to collaborators who are basically ordering free product from your store, creating content and actually promoting you. This is the thing that's growing your store. We continue to supply all that product for free. You just continue to pay this single cost. For that, you never have to pay anything more, guys. So that is literally, that's everything that the program costs. There's no hidden fees or anything whatsoever, right? So let me just tell you about how much profit you can actually make. A lot of people ask profit. So if you are if you've tried dropshipping before, you've got involved in dropshipping before, if you've had any success with it, you will probably be familiar with the very minimal margins that people make with dropshipping, right? But remember, what we give you here with this program is not just dropshipping. We actually give you a complete license to print, physically make the products yourself, so you can actually significantly increase your net profit margins just by making the products yourself, right? But if you're just doing dropshipping, then we are still significantly higher than what the industry average is. The industry average for dropshipping, for people who actually do make money, and let's be completely honest about this, most people who make money through dropshipping are in the 2 to 3%, right? Most people do not make money with dropshipping because they don't know how to drive traffic to their store, and they just cannot get any sales, basically. No traffic, no sales. But we've completely figured that out because we've done this multiple times over, and we can effectively license this system to you with this program. So to be profitable, you need to cover your cost. Here's what you can expect as a percentage of your revenue once you hit that £1,000 per month revenue target. This is exactly what we see in the stores that we do this with right now. Okay, so the Shopify Launch Accelerator fee is 39.5% of your sales, effectively £395 per month of £1,000 is 39.5%, right guys? That is pretty simple and straightforward. On top of that, then you've then got your Shopify subscription, your Shopify fees, and your commissions. That comes out to about 15% all in, give or take. Okay, you've then got your marketing cost, which is zero, because this system runs on a no paid ads necessary at all, because it's all organic through influencers with those vouchers, which doesn't cost you anything because you're just paying that monthly fee. Marketing cost is effectively zero, guys. You don't pay nothing for marketing whatsoever. Product cost is essentially 0% as well, because we're supplying all the products for free. You are just paying that monthly cost or the annual cost, depending on, you know, if you've got the budget for that. Shipping label costs are between 20 and 25%. I've put 25% here just to be on the side of caution. But what I can tell you is that your shipping label costs are never more than 25%. It is physically impossible for them to be more than 25% just because of what shipping actually costs. That is the higher range, so I know it's less than that. So that means your net profit, if you take your shipping label costs at 25%, which in all honesty they're more like 20%, your net profit is 20.5%, which is about 5% more than you can get from the best possible setup that you would have with any typical dropshipping store that you would generally try and build yourself. So at £1,000 a month, guys, you are absolutely profitable. You're already making over £200 a month at that point. And in fact, your brand ambassadors will essentially be funding your growth by promoting your store to their audiences for free every single month anyway. If you're wondering why that is, because as I explained in the beginning, the system that we use, this influence marketing system that we use, which is what we essentially build for you, this makes them pay you to promote your store. Okay? Now, so how do we get traffic without spending money on ads? Because this is the big question everyone asks. Everyone's like, right, how do I get traffic to my store? So what makes us so different, right? So let me just tell you this about Shopify first. So Shopify is by far the hardest platform to generate sales on, right? If you don't know how to drive traffic, then you're better off not using Shopify. You're better off just using a marketplace like eBay, Amazon, or Etsy, or something like that, because, or TikTok Shop. The reason is because marketplaces, they charge you more fees but they already have customers, so you just need to list products on those platforms and they will send you customers. It's very, very simple on a marketplace, but the problem is you just sort of like hit to the hill in fees on marketplaces, because not only have you got the commissions, but then they've now got these ad programs which they almost require you to spend money on ads to get traffic now, because there's so much competition on there. But the difference with a Shopify store is that even though it doesn't send you any traffic, because Shopify haven't got any customers, essentially Shopify customers are you guys, right? So you need to drive all that traffic yourself. But when you are driving your traffic yourself, which is what we do with this brand ambassador program, is you're driving traffic all completely into your own funnel, right? So, you know, there's on your Shopify store where you list your products, you have no competitors there, right? So once the traffic is into your store, into your funnel, you basically sort of own all of that traffic and they can only buy from you at that point, right? So with this system, guys, we've made well over 3 million dropshipping sales, and we give you this exact method and we use this exact method every single time to help our clients right now drive traffic to stores that we build and launch for them through the Shopify launch program. So this proves that our methods are working, guys. What also proves our methods are working are the actual real orders that you see us doing live on these live streams. If you're here for the first time, you've never watched any of our live streams before, well, if you just hang around until I finish this intro, then you can effectively see me get up and start printing, packing and shipping orders in real time. These are orders for stores that are working with us right now. So that in itself is proof enough that the orders are real, because we do it live every single day. You can also go back on the YouTube channel over the last, we started live streaming in June. You can go back every single day on the YouTube channel, Monday to Friday, and you can see us doing exactly the same thing. We're here every single day, printing, packing and shipping orders for these stores. By the way, guys, if you do want to learn what this strategy is, we give the strategy exactly away for free. This is the brand ambassador strategy. You can go on the website. There is a link right now to the Shopify Organic Marketing Guide. That is also in the menu at the top, guys, which I'll show you here, which is Shopify Organic Marketing. If you click on that, this is the how to your first 10K with Shopify. And effectively, this gives the complete strategy away for how we actually build and scale Shopify stores. So I've written this guide, give it away for free. This is exactly what we do with this program. The difference is that you are effectively paying us to implement and do that for you. Plus you are paying for all the free product that we're supplying. Like I said, you just pay that fixed monthly fee and we supply all the products for free. So there's a huge benefit upside to that. Right. So in terms of what products do we sell? You're probably wondering what exactly do we sell. If you've never watched our live streams before, then you won't be familiar with our product range. We sell home decor niche products. That is our sort of wheelhouse. That's exactly what we sell. That's what you see us making live on these streams every single day. But essentially, the most important bit of this is that we design, make and supply all of our own products. There are no third parties involved. Like I said, it is just myself and my fiancée Kaylee as well. We're the ones who make everything. We're the ones who design everything. We completely own the supply chain from start to finish, which not many suppliers do. In fact, many dropshipping suppliers, they work with manufacturers, whether that's in China or something like that, or some other country. There's a lot more people in the chain, which means that more people need to get paid. And the problem with that, when you have a chain of supply, when you've got lots of different people involved, more people need to get paid. And all that really does is just lower what you can make on the potential net profit margin side down at the end. This is why some people find it impossible to make profit dropshipping without trying to sell their products for crazy prices, which leads them to not be able to sell them at all. Or for those who do make profit dropshipping, they see profits of like just a couple of percent, and it really isn't worth the time and effort. But as I've just showed you guys, when you sell our products, we can guarantee you profits of over 20%, which is kind of unreal for dropshipping, right? And like I said, if you don't believe us, you can just, we stream it live on YouTube every single day. So we launch your store with over 2,500, it's actually more like 3,000 products we put in your store, but because that hasn't been updated recently. But yeah, we have over 3,000 products in our catalog right now. These exact same products that you see us making live during these live streams every single day. Our live streams are Q&As as well, so you can come into our live streams, you can ask questions, and we answer those live. But in terms of the type of products, These are things like acrylic decor, greeting cards. You can see it listed on the screen there. So mugs, cups, prints. We make wax melts. We do a lot of wall art, stickers, labels. We do some weight loss products as well, things like charts, journals and trackers, and we even make food planners as well, both laminated and acrylic. So it's all home decor related. That's the niche that we're in. Everything is personalizable, which gives you a massive advantage over other people because we own this complete supply chain. We make everything ourselves, which means every single product is personalizable, which means that on your website there will be a personalization form. We build all of this for you, by the way. There's a personalization form on every product page, allowing your customers to fully personalize every product that you have in your store in any way that they want. They can put any request in that they want, and we will 99% of the time be able to fulfill that request. Okay, so in terms of who owns the store, guys, I did mention that earlier on. So you own the store. Some of my coffee moment. You own the store, guys. It's your Shopify account from the beginning. Like I said, we just have a collaborator access so we can effectively manage the day-to-day, build and launch a store for you. It's your brand, your store. You'll have complete access and control over your store at all times, and you'll be able to see everything that we're doing inside of your store because you'll have full access to it. So in terms of how you provide access to your store, you do that through something called collaborator access, which is a little bit like staff access, but on a Shopify basic account, you can't have staff access not included in your plan, and you don't need anything more than a Shopify basic plan for this. Like I said, the basic plan for Shopify is $1 or £1 per month for the first 3 months, so you can get started practically for pretty much nothing apart from our enrollment fee. And you grant us access to your store through our Shopify partner account. So what we do is when you come on board in this program, we will request access to your store as a collaborator, not as a staff. And what that allows you to do is collaborator access is how you sort of give developers access to your store so they can work on your store. Like for example, if you had certain Shopify apps installed and you had a problem with that app, you would give the developer of the app a collaborator access and not staff access to your store. Staff access is for effectively your staff, people who actually work in your store. We do it through collaborator access because that means even if you have a Shopify basic account, you can still grant us access so we can get in and we can do all of the build, launch the store, add all the products, set everything up for you. We can do all of that with our collaborator access. So what happens if you decide to take over? So like I said earlier on, this is a no contract, no hidden fees. You can take over any time that you want, and when you decide to take over, we'll hand the store over to you. You'll then run the day-to-day yourself, and you'll no longer pay us any fees whatsoever, so you pay nothing, right? So you're free to run your store however you like. You can add products from other suppliers. We'll set you up on the Shopify Collective Marketplace so you can add products very easy, just import them from other suppliers. You can then sell those products alongside ours as soon as we hand the store over to you. Most importantly about this program is that when you do decide to take over, all of your brand ambassadors, so all of the individuals that we've sort of got invited into your program to help you promote and grow your store, they're all still going to be there, right? They're all still going to be there working with you every month. So they're going to continue to promote your store to their audiences every single month if you decide to continue working with them. And by that, that simply means continue to operate your brand ambassador program, which means continuing to offer them the gift vouchers every single month so that they will continue to create content, because effectively that content, that recurring content that they're creating, is doing a number of things. It is recurringly sending organic traffic to your store because they're continuously recommending your store to their audience. On top of that, they're also providing you with free UGC, which is user generated content that you can repost on your own socials. That's helping you grow your audience. They're also driving traffic from their following to your social media, which you're reinforcing with the content that they're making. So you're republishing that content, and the traffic that they're sending over to your social media is helping you grow a following and an audience, and that is helping you then to get organic traffic from your social media to your store as well. So if you decide when you take over, if you want to continue selling or gifting our products, which is completely optional, you just simply pay the wholesale price. So like I said right in the beginning, we are a dropship supplier. We have a catalog with a wholesale price for all the products. You can just pay the wholesale price on a pay-as-you-go basis if you want to continue working with your brand reps and continue providing those vouchers for them. You can change the setup of your brand rep program at that point. Like I said, when you come into the program with us initially, this program is £50 vouchers for these influencers. This is how we make a seriously strong offer that most people can't ignore. They can get £50 worth of free stuff. Most people don't say no to that. When you take over, if you want to reduce your costs, you can do that in a number of ways. Either you can manufacture the products yourself, which you can do with our license, or you can effectively just pay the unit cost of our products, and you can choose the size of the voucher that you want to continue. So when you take over, if you wanted to reduce your influencer voucher every single month from, say, a £50 gift voucher to a £30 gift voucher, because that effectively will reduce the number of free products that you're giving to people who are promoting your store, then you can do that, and that's going to reduce your effective marketing costs. Remember, we're not using any paid ads whatsoever to grow your store with this program, so your store is effectively being grown completely through this brand ambassador program. This is the whole thing which drives organic traffic. So you have to consider this as your marketing spend. Like I said, you're not wasting money on paid ads, which is just basically just dead money going down the drain. Instead, what you're doing, you're investing in brand ambassadors. So you're investing, and for that investment, you're getting these individuals who work every single month to promote your store. But on top of that, they're also creating content for you as well. Right, so a lot of people now ask me is that, well, you've explained to me everything that you do, but what do I do? So most people at this point, they're kind of like, okay, so I understand, right, you do everything, blah, blah, blah. What exactly do I do, right? So let me explain something first. So influencer collaborations are essential for building organic traffic to your store, right? You can't build an organic traffic source without working with other people, and the reason is because if you try and post content on your own social media, the only content that you have is either content that you try and make yourself, which will be rubbish, or content that you get from your suppliers, i.e. product images. Some suppliers may provide videos. The problem with that content is it's very generic, right? So your product images will just be like plain boring white background product images. They're supplier images which everyone has used, and that sort of, if you try and post that content on your social media to grow an audience, that content is just not going to get any likes or engagements. The difference is when you work with other people and you get other people to create content for you, is that they create everything is brand new. They make brand new content which nobody's seen before, because it's getting done in real time on the fly, and that content gets real engagements, shares and likes. So when you repost that content on your own social media, that means that you're actually then posting content which is going to get real engagement, and that's how you get people to follow you. That's how you build an audience, right? So if we do everything, this is what you do. And I wanted to explain exactly why those influencer collaborations are so important, okay? And this leads me into the 2 tasks that we have you do. Now remember that we do everything else. This is effectively what you pay us for, but there are 2 things that you need to do, and these are drastically important tasks which you have to do daily, okay, in order, if you want to actually build. And these tasks are the same tasks that you should be doing if you're doing this completely by yourself. So if you're trying to implement our Shopify organic guide, which basically is the exact strategy that we use with these stores that our clients pay us to build, you should still be doing these 2 things, right? Because these are the only things which are actually going to drive your store forward anyway. So the number 1 is you must send invites and DMs to potential influencers, i.e. collaborators, on social media channels where your brand is present. If you're on Instagram, if you're on TikTok, if you're on Facebook, Pinterest, you must send invites and DMs to potential people who are interested in the type of products you sell. We give you the exact templates. You can find the templates in that strategy guide, by the way. We do put the templates there. If you just want to copy and paste them, you can. So we give you the templates so you don't have to figure out what to say to these people. These are proven templates, guys. We use these right now. We've been using them for years. We've obviously modified them over the years because obviously things do change. We keep that updated if we have a new template, you'll get instant access to it. So the first thing you need to do is you need to send invites and DMs to potential collaborators with our templates. That invites those individuals to collaborate with your brand. It gives them that £50 offer. So you're basically saying to them, look, I think you're a good fit for my brand. Would you like to collaborate with my brand? In exchange, we'll give you £50. You just create content and share with your audience. Very simple. It's recurring. You can be a brand ambassador for as long as you want. You get £50 every single month, and you get a commission on the sales as well on top. So in that case, most people will decide, yes, that sounds cool. In which case, we just give them a link. Again, that's another template that we give you. Gives them a link to your brand rep page where they can sign up, they can claim their voucher, and then you know they can basically, they got the ball rolling then, right? They can order their free product, wait for that to arrive, and then they can create content and start sharing with their audience. Very, very simple. You just got to repeat this with lots and lots of people. So number one thing we have you do is send invites and DMs every single day to potential collaborators. The second thing we do is have you post daily on your social media, and we even give you the content for that in the beginning. The reason why I say in the beginning, because in the beginning, until we actually start to build your team of brand ambassadors, which takes a few weeks to get the product out to them in the beginning, it's going to take a few weeks to get individuals on board, get them ordering, get the product out to them so they start creating content. What starts to happen then is you go from posting product images, which is what you start off with, which is what we give you on your social media grid every single day, and then you sort of merge into this transition of getting user generated content from your brand reps, and then you just start reposting that. So you post your brand rep content that they're making for you to your social media grid, to your stories, to your highlights. You do that every single day. This is effectively to fill your social media page with content to make you look legit, right? Because there's nothing worse than you trying to invite people to collaborate with your brand, making out that you're this real brand when you've got a basically dead social media profile with no content on it whatsoever. Because what happens is when you send invites and DMs to people on social media, the first thing they do is they just go and check you out on social media, right? Because that's the easiest click. You're sending them a DM, it's right in their inbox. They can just click on your username and they're looking at your grid. If your grid is empty, well, they're just going to think you're basically just trying to scam them in some way, right? But if your grid is full with posts, with likes, shares, and engagement, then they're going to know you're legit, and then they're going to check out your website, see the type of products that you sell, and they're going to be much more likely to collaborate with you. So those are the two things that you need to do. Send invites, we give you the templates. Post daily, we give you the content. Super simple, anyone can do it. This is why we say the program does not require any experience whatsoever. Pretty much anyone can do this, guys. So how do we guarantee this works? Right, well, if you do the things that we tell you to do, which are the two things I've just told you to do, and you do that consistently every single day, your store will grow. There's no ifs or buts about it, guys. Every single client that we do this with, when they do those things, their store grows. Month after month after month after month, for as far as they want to take it. It will continue to grow. And this also applies if you're trying to do this by yourself. If you're trying to build a Shopify dropshipping brand right now, you're trying to grow organically, if you are not reaching out to people on social media and telling them about your store and giving them an invite offer to effectively rep for your brand, okay, and you're not posting daily on your social media to reinforce the fact that you are legit and a real brand and you're getting engagement and likes, then you will not be able to grow your store organically. Physically impossible. You'll only be left with paid ads to use, and that you're just going to fail doing that, right? You're going to end up hating dropshipping. You're going to think dropshipping is a scam yourself, and it's just not going to work for you. You have to do those things regardless, right? Those are the two things which push the needle forward for your store organically. That is inviting people to collaborate with your brand so that they create the content for you. They do all the promotion for you, right? That is how you grow organic traffic. You need to work with other people. There is no excuses, no exceptions. There's no debate about it, guys. That's exactly how it works. Right, so here's a simple fact. If you collaborate with individuals, I wrote this a couple of weeks ago. I really like it, so that's why I put it here on the page. If you literally collaborate with individuals who have audiences, whether that's just a few thousand or tens of thousands of people, if they have an audience who are interested in the type of products you sell, and those individuals share your products to their audience, then you get organic growth. Okay, there is no way that you do not get organic growth in that scenario. Okay, so very simple. You invite people to collaborate with your brand. You send them a very strong offer, £50 worth of free products every month. We supply that product completely for free, so you're just paying them fixed monthly cost, regardless of how many people you try to work with. They'll share those products with their audience every single month. That's going to send organic traffic to your store. Also going to provide you with unlimited free content to share, because they're creating content which you can reuse, repost horizontally across all of your social channels. That grows your social media, again, horizontally across all of your social channels. And that is only going to do one thing for you. It's going to build your audience, and that is going to drive organic traffic to your store. So the more people you collaborate with, the more growth you will see, which is why you have to do that DM outreach in order to let people know about your store, about your brand ambassador offer, get them into your program. And if your program is set up correctly, which we do everything for you, so it will be, then organic growth will occur. So the reason this works so well is because when you invite individuals to collaborate, guys, you are reaching a targeted audience through what they have already built, right? Remember that when you're starting out, you have zero audience. You have no way of growing an audience, because the type of content that you can create yourself or the type of content that your supplier gives you is just not good enough to get likes and engagements to grow an audience. So the only way that you can grow an audience yourself is to get other people to create content for you that you can then use to grow your audience with, okay? Because otherwise it's impossible for you to get access to a large number of people without you working with other people. On top of that as well, is that when you do work with collaborators, people who have audiences already, they obviously have a connection with that audience, which means that any recommendations that they give to that audience, well, they're going to be vested in, in potentially being interested in that recommendation, because they already like and engage with that person anyway. Otherwise they wouldn't be following them. And this is why endorsements from influencers do feel more genuine compared to traditional ads, which are effectively cold. When you run paid ads, you're running traffic which is completely cold. People who don't even know who you are, they land on your site for the first time. They're wary as soon as they land, and it's hard to get that traffic to convert. But when you're basically getting recommendations, i.e. you're effectively getting word of mouth recommendations, which is one of the best ways to grow any business, both online and offline, is word of mouth. This is what you were getting when you're working with these collaborators, because they're effectively saying to their audience, oh, check out this brand, they sent me these products, it's gifted, but their products, they're really cool, they're really high quality. If you're interested, go and check them out, right? You just get that recommendation time and time again with the more ambassadors that effectively rep for your brand. And this is how you drive organic traffic. And the reason is content made by these individuals that feature your products get way more engagement, that's likes, comments and shares, than any other form of advertising whatsoever, or any content you would basically try and make yourself, right? You just cannot do it without working for other people. Now, that's pretty much the entire thing, guys, the whole Shopify launch program. If you are interested, you can head to the website and go and check out the Shopify Launch Accelerator. Like I said, you can pay monthly, can pay annually. If you've got the budget for that, it's completely up to you. But like I said, you get everything I've just mentioned above, and it is pretty much a sure way to build a dropshipping store that works, that grows, that generates sales. Plus on top of that, you get our complete license as well, so you can physically set up at home with your own printing equipment. You can buy a printer, you can buy a mug press, you can buy a t-shirt press, you can start making your own products, you can sell to your local market as well. So it's some crazy value that we offer with this program, guys, and you can get started for as little as £395 per month. Like I said, you can choose monthly or annually. You get everything you see on this page, and if you want a full breakdown, guys, go and watch this video here. This is my actual strategy for building and scaling Shopify from the ground up. It explains in more depth the things that I've explained in this intro this morning. But yeah, if you want to reach out to me, you can do that directly by creating an account on the website. If you create an account on the website, guys, I'll just log in with a demo account, show you what it looks like now. You get access to this dashboard effectively here, and inside of this dashboard you can see you get access to our digital library, which is here, and this is all our designs. Just wait for it to load a second. But up here on the top right, you can see a join Slack to enable notifications link. Can you see this? this link here is how you reach out to me basically after these streams. If you're not asking questions on the streams, you want to reach out to me, you can join Slack. Another way you can do it is you can just book a call as well. So just before I show you that, guys, this is our digital library. You can see a lot of Christmas stuff being added now. But yeah, this is all of the stuff. This is the artwork. This is all the artwork, guys. This is exactly what you get as part of this Shopify launch program, right? You get access to all of our artwork. This is all downloadable. It's all printable, and you can place these designs on any physical products that you want, by the way. Okay, so yeah, if you just want access to this, then you can just buy our license instead. Like I said, our license is $2,000 a year, but you know, and for $4,000 a year, you're essentially getting all of the Shopify launch program stuff as well, where we help you build your store. So it is a tremendously more value with the Shopify launch program. But if you just want the license and you just want access to the digital library, then you can just create an account and you can subscribe to that directly. There is a monthly option for that as well, which is $195 per month. So don't forget, guys, we do have a tools and resources page where, for those of you who don't have the budget right now to work with us in a paid fashion, I completely get that. At the end of the day, if you're brand new to dropshipping and you know you haven't got $395 a month or $4,000 to go and drop on a Shopify program like this, even though it provides tremendous value, you'd never be able to do anything like this yourself. You can go and get started for free just by going to the tools and resources page on our website, which is what you see right now. There are guides here, completely free guides on how to launch a free dropshipping store and how to connect it to our complete catalog. If you already have a store, you can connect to our Shopify store with this guide. And if you want to learn that strategy as well on how to your first 10K with Shopify, then you can just click on this guide here, this how to your first 10K, and that is the complete strategy that we use for our clients right now. Right, that's enough from me, guys, this morning. I am going to, I've already got a coffee because Haley was nice enough to make me a fresh one because I let this one go cold. It is time for us to crack on with today's stream, guys. Like I said, do stick around if you are here. You are going to get to see us now, basically just, start our day normally. We're going to start, like I said, we start printing, packing and shipping orders now for these stores that we help build. Like I said, these are all orders that come in from these stores. We do over 40,000 orders per year. So if you want us to build the entire thing for you guys, then we absolutely can. Just go and check out that Shopify program.